New tonight, two men have been arrested for the murder of this 14-year-old boy.
People are heartbroken and people are exhausted because we're tired of seeing it over and over again.
Well, there's a lot of work that's been happening in Charlotte to try to stop this kind of violence, but it continues to happen at a disturbing rate.
Yeah, you're right, Scott. 7 people killed in just a matter of 7 days. And the young age of some of the victims make these crimes all the more troubling. Now, Channel 9's Mark Becker is live for us tonight after talking with a man who says he knew the child that was killed. Mark?
Yeah, Erica, his name is Kyle Murray, and he'd worked with that young man for several years, and he knew he was on the edge, that he could have gone either way. So when he found out yesterday that he was, in fact, the teenager who was shot and killed at this gas station yesterday, he was heartbroken that he couldn't prevent it.
We tried, and I don't think a lot of people tried.
Kyle Murray paused and fought back a tear. He tried to save Pharrell Bradley from the streets, mentoring him for 3 years at Hope for Harvest summer camps. But last night he learned that it was Pharrell, just 14 years old, who'd been shot and killed outside this gas station.
I don't think a lot of people care because they don't care in the moment until the story, until the situation happens.
Within minutes of the shooting, police had filled the parking lot here, and this afternoon they announced that they'd arrested 2 suspects, 29-year-old Jamal Hallman and 26-year-old Swade Patterson. Sources say the shooting was drug-related, but that doesn't explain why a teenager, still a child really, had to die. The 4th teenager now killed here in the last 2 weeks.
You know, it's one thing to say Black Lives Matter, but we have to show that.
Cass Otley, a mother and a local activist, says the community will have to do more to keep teenagers like Pharrell Bradley from dying. Something Kyle Murray desperately tried to do, and something that hurts him still.
It's very real, and it's constant, and it needs to stop, from gun violence to kids being in environments where they're not able to thrive.
And Kyle Murray had one final irony. They couldn't have the regular summer camp this year because of COVID-19. If they had, he really believes that that young man would have been at summer camp and not here, and that he'd still be alive and with us today. Erica?
Yeah, Mark, as parents, we all know that is just, it's just devastating to hear about so many young lives lost, and this young man now one of them. Thank you.